Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out a 2010 Mercedes-Benz ML350. Alright, so we've traveled down here to sunny Florida to visit the family, and before I came down, Father called me up and said, hey, I've got a trouble light on my dash, can you take a look at it for me? And based off what he had told me about it, sounded like it was a wheel speed sensor, but just in case, I packed up the Autel, brought it down here with me. Thank you for pre-check, because otherwise TSA would not like me with a scanner, 2 laptops, iPad, GoPro, and all the wires. So, got the checkpoint, no problem. Now we're down here, enjoying the sunny Florida weather. And as I thought, hooked up the Autel, and we've got the implausible wheel speed on the rear left tire here, so let's just go ahead and get her up in the air. Went up to the good old Mercedes dealer, got the proper part. Let's see if we can get her replaced and the problem fixed. So here are those codes on the dash. Here, let me actually go ahead and fire up the car. There we go. Bad light, bad light, bad light. And those all point to this error here, if you can read it. There we go, wheel speed is implausible. They use such fancy words. But there's about 4 different codes for this on the vehicle between the different modules for shift module, stability program, transmission control, and general motor electronics. And they all point at the same thing, so we're pretty confident that this wheel speed sensor will take care of the problem. And we're hiding out down here on vacation, so I don't have all my fancy tools. I've got the jack out of the back of the vehicle, factory lug wrench, and jack crank. So yeah, we're just going old school. No 4-ton floor jacks, no fancy tools, just whatever you'd have on the side of the road. I don't even have work gloves, so I got paper towels. Alrighty, so our sensor in question is hiding right back here. This little guy. And when I was looking at things earlier, I did go ahead and squirt it down with some WD-40 because that's what we had. We'll see if it works. Got our little electrical connector right here. Pretty simple fix. And of course, being a Mercedes or BMW or anything like that, we've got our random reverse Torx or e-Torx bits here, which of course we didn't happen to have, so the old O'Reillys took care of us there. If it'll go on here. And looks like it's going to come right off. Yep. So I want to get over the brake here. All right, there we go. A little extra extension never hurt anybody. I got to get you out of there now. That'll be the fun part.
Few inches later.
Well, we've been fiddling with it for a while and no great luck yet, especially when one of these nice little parts of it breaks off. The Florida weather is wonderful for just deteriorating plastics. So you can see we've got it broken off, but the sensor is still in there. So I'm trying to wiggle this thing out without breaking off more of it, because I really have no desire to disassemble this whole thing, take out the CV shaft and poke it through from the back. That sounds like way more work than I want to do on vacation. So we're just going to keep slowly trying to wiggle it back and forth. I've thrown some WD-40 in there. Can't use heat because plastic. So we're just going to let this soak a little bit, and hopefully it will just slowly work itself out. You can see on the new part here, we've got these little teeth or splines in here. I don't want to take it out of the bag yet, but we've got these little teeth on here that helps keep it in place. So we're kind of working with those against our favor. So just keep trying to slowly work it out of its hole. So we're here on day 2. We're on vacation. I wanted some sun, and clearly I got some sun. And now we're going to try and get this thing out the rest of the way. We did throw some penetrant on it because it just was not coming out. And of course, Dad, being a smarty pants, said, well, why don't you look it up on YouTube how to do it? And to prove my point, I showed them the video exactly what we're doing. But their examples are not 12-year-old rusty crusty pieces with some Life in Minnesota on them. So, of course, we are trying to pull it out as designed, but it's stuck. Yes, plastic is stuck in metal. So we did break that off, part of the clip or the outside structure yesterday where the bolt goes through. So we're just gonna kind of grip and rip this, and if it breaks, we're just gonna go ahead and drill it out and pull out the plastic pieces because I'm not gonna let a plastic piece get the best of me. Yep, it came out.
Say what?
Part of it. As I thought, there's our broken piece in there. So, time to get the drill. All right, try this drill here. Take one. Needs a chuck. Haha, look at that. Yep, and there's the axle there. I can see, yep, I can see the spindle moving in there. So we got everything out of there that was there. Alrighty, well, we got success. We got that thing pulled out. Here's what ended up coming out. Just the end here, you can see we drilled it out, and I was able to get my Leatherman just around the end here and pull it out. The whole thing should look like this. So we're gonna go ahead and clean off best we can where this came from and put her back in. Alrighty, your new piece in here only goes one way. We'll go ahead and get him in, slides right in like it should. We'll get our little bolt here stuck back in. He's in. Run our wire back up through our little plastic clippies here. Here we go. That is back in where it goes. We'll put our wheel back on. And we all set to go. Of course, I'm in the bad lighting again. Wonderful. All right, well, we got that on. We got the tire back on. We're gonna go ahead and check our codes here. And as always, don't forget, if you're taking off wheels, alloys, make sure you are retorquing your lug nuts after a little bit, and any tire in general. Never hurts to be too careful there. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. We'll fire up the scanner and see if that code goes away. All right, going for a quick drive here. Of course, our radiator fans seem to think they want to go launch mode. But this is about where we got to yesterday on our test drive after clearing codes that everything came back. So I'm going to call this one fixed. Otherwise, the lights have come back on by now. Our a couple lights over here and our message on the dash. So we're going to run back to the garage here and wrap this up. Alrighty, so we get that wrapped up. Not a challenging project, just, you know, when you've got a 12-year-old car with some rust on it and life, it doesn't come out as cleanly as something brand new. So now you can see the videos on YouTube here on how to remove one on a pristine car and how to remove one on a rusty car. So we're going to continue on with our vacation here, but hopefully this has been useful for you. We're going to go give it a little more of a test run later today, run some errands, but the trouble codes were gone. They did not come back after that short drive. So hopefully this is all fixed up. I guess that's what the Autel is pointing to, so that's what we replaced. Anyways, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and I'm sure we'll have some more antics from Florida coming your way very shortly. Thanks, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.